You're watching Shaw Arts and Entertainment. I'm Curtis Anderson, and you picked arguably the best day to tune into Shaw Arts and Entertainment. I'm on the tour bus right now with Jared and Shannon Leto of 30 Seconds to Mars. Now, you guys just came from Winnipeg last night, just rolled into Saskatoon. First things first, you're with A Taste of Chaos. How was Winnipeg last night?
Winnipeg was glorious in a way that can only be Winnipeg. It is, I've heard a rumor about Winnipeg.
I'll tell you right now, it's true.
That Rush will not play there and Neil Young won't play there. Is that true or not?
I'm guessing it probably is legitimately true.
Because they're both Canadian, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a tough crowd out there. You guys are on tour with The Used right now. What's it like with that?
They're friends of ours.
Yeah.
We've toured with them before, so it's very natural for us to be on tour with each other.
Any crazy hijinks yet?
Can't tell you that.
Okay.
The fact that it's snowing outside is probably the craziest hijink of them all. Because we have many buses and trucks, and if we get snowed in, the tour stops.
When you look out into the crowd, what do you see fan-wise? There's not a person... I don't know a person that doesn't like your band, and that's like from old, young, emo, goth. Everybody seems to like you guys. What is it like to look out into the crowd?
Thank you very much.
That's true.
My grandmother's a big fan too.
Yeah.
But it's great because we were really curious what the shows were going to be like for us. We were really curious what the response was going to be, but what we found is 30 Seconds to Mars is a bigger part of this community than we realized, and that there are a lot of people out there that are sharing a love for 30 Seconds to Mars, and that's an incredible thing. So we're really grateful for that. And we've always been a bit of the odd man out, and I think that's served us well, and it's allowed us to be who we are and not really have any restrictions about direction or anything. And we're all good with that. So it's a nice feeling.
How rewarding is it to see the band finally kind of hit mainstream in the last few years? You guys have been around a long time. Like 1998 you guys formed. How did this thing get going?
It got going, my brother and I, with instruments all around the house, and then it was just a natural progression from there. As far as the success and all that, that's great. It's amazing. But we're just doing what we're doing. We focus on what's in front of us and creating and expressing ourselves through this art, and everything else is left up to other people to decide. So
I did some reading. The actual name 30 Seconds to Mars came from something you read, written by a Harvard professor. Is that true?
You've done your research.
I have done my research.
He has. Jerry can explain a little bit better.
I have no comment.
No? There you go.
No, we...
it had to do with technology, right?
Yeah, it does. And I think the thing that works best about the name is that it describes the sound of our music in a really great way. It's a name that makes you ask questions rather than giving answers. It's a name that's imaginative and a name that is slightly weird, like us.
And it had to do with technology, which is kind of ironic because technology not always been the best friend to you guys, right? This was leaked 5 months early on the net?
Yeah, it was leaked, and... it's a blessing and a curse. Is you want people to be interested, and you want people to seek out your music by any means necessary, and they certainly did that. And I think it's just a sign of the times, and you just have to be grateful that people are actually wanting to steal your music. Is a compliment, I suppose, these days. So we let the record company worry about those kind of politics, and we just focus on making really weird, interesting CDs
That was going to be my... Nope.
Look at this part, though. This is
No,
cool.
open it up. That was going to be my next question, actually. You guys seem... Whoa. You guys seem to be, kind of cutting edge with this. I mean, is this how you stay ahead of downloaders, is by releasing stuff with this amazing packaging like this?
Well, no, it wasn't really the motivation. The motivation was really just to be able to make something like this. It includes the name of... over 5,000 of the early believers in 30 Seconds to Mars, and they're all here and underneath the CD too. It's kind of like a monument, a thank you. It's called Gravitas, and which means thank you, and good old early Italian. Latin.
Run away,
been a little bit of a rough stretch for you. You guys lost a member and maybe had some a nose mishap in the last little while.
Yeah, the nose gate has been greatly exaggerated.
Okay.
But this tour has been incredible. I mean, we've had a phenomenal time. It's been a really great success, and certainly there have been some changes, but remarkable changes and everything that all of it we're celebrating. There was an incident in El Paso where there was a near riot, and I ran out into the crowd while I was singing our song The Kill and got mobbed by fans that were really excited to see me, and the press tried to spin it into something, or I should say the tabloid press tried to spin it. But there was a reporter there from Kerrang! Magazine, so it was nice to have one legitimate response to what happened there. And we like to keep the shows really spontaneous and fresh and exciting and different, and that night was an incredible show, and we certainly won't forget it.
Well, if you're going to riot during a song, I guess The Kill's the one to do it for. That song served you very well, as has the video. You guys picked up an award at MTV2. It's funny because basically the day I heard about that award was the day I heard you guys canceled your stop at Louis here in Saskatoon back in October.
There was a good reason for that, is we had to cancel, but we're back.
Yeah.
But we had to cancel to go to China and shoot the video from yesterday.
Over 7 minutes.
13 minutes long. Yeah, so over 7 minutes for sure.
Yeah, really?
Slightly, but it is true.
Yeah, that one lied to me. Over 13 minutes.
There's a 7-minute version.
There's a couple versions.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a 5.5 minute, which is the shortest. There's a 7 minute.
Yeah.
There's actually 3 different versions of the 5 minute version. There's 2 different versions of the 7, and there are 3 different versions of the 13 minute long version.
And this is the first U.S. video that was shot there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we had to learn a lot of martial arts and go through a lot of training, and
That's awesome.
meditating and get very limber. Some Kama Sutra, some cooking, and
A little bit of everything.
yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about the video for The Kill, paying homage to one of the greatest horror movies of all time. How fun was it to shoot that? I mean, I love The Shining. I love, you guys even did the part where they start making out with the attractive lady. You didn't go where she turns into the old lady like they do in the movie. I mean, that's honestly, if I had to make a list of pet peeves, starting to make out with a young woman, she turns out to be an old lady, that'd be up there.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty weird one. I saw
be a top
Jackass
3.
2 last night where they had but instead of, Shannon had a very weird moment there. Instead of making out and it turned into an old woman, it turned into himself.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it was fun.
That would
to
be
do
one
that.
of my wishes, I guess.
Yeah, that's a very
the bonus was I knew what I wanted. So. Yeah.
All right, we're in Saskatoon tonight. What's next for you guys?
They're just keeping us going. We're gonna go to England for 4 shows, 4 sold out shows, which is nice. We're gonna go to Australia for 4 sold out shows in the MTV Awards down there, and then we're gonna go to Japan, then we're gonna go to Hawaii, and then we're gonna go try to remember what it's like to be home.
AVMAs and working on a new album?
Yeah, no, we're gonna go 10 days back home, and then we're gonna go back to Europe, and then it's all up to the gods.
I wasn't going to ask about this, but I heard you mention it right before the interview started. You have an Echelon? What is the deal with that? It's kind of like an entourage?
It's no. That's actually a name that has been given to our most passionate fans out there, and they are a very, very unique group of people that really believe in 30 Seconds to Mars, and they travel from show to show to show, and it's the very core following that we have. Yes, it is a cult.
Awesome. And lastly, I noticed you picked up an award, the Prince of Darkness Award for the Fangora chainsaw.
Yeah, that was a Fuse.
That's got to be touching.
Yeah, it was nice. I got the Prince of Darkness and the band, and we got Epic Video or something.
Yeah.
We got a video award too for The Kill, and that was really great. That was a lot of fun to make that video, because obviously we were paying homage to an incredible film, like you said, in the book, great book. So I don't know, maybe next time it'll be airplane or something.
Fantastic. Well, you guys have been perfect. I'll wrap this up. For the people out there that have not seen a 30 Seconds to Mars show, like I said, you guys are just hitting mainstream in the last couple of years. Finally made it to Saskatoon, second time a charm.
Yeah.
Explain you guys in one word. What would it be?
I would say this: wear a cup.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much. I'll let you guys go.
Thank you so much for having us. Bye, Shaw.
Bye, Sean.